Good morning, everybody. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things that's sort of been heavy on my mind and heavy on my heart to talk about. So I wanted to share it because I'm a firm believer that if it's heavy on your mind and your heart, that God put it there and it's meant for you to share. So I wanted to just give you a little background about me. I am a mom of three. I have a 14-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old. I'm a wife. I have a dog, like a big dog, so she's like another kid. I work 50 hours a week as a nanny. So 50 hours a week, I am taking care of a whole nother household, taking care of 2 kids, helping with, anything that they need help with, doing laundry, preparing meals. And then I go home and I do the same thing. Now, I am lucky and blessed to have a husband who helps me with all of those things. But when I get home, my kids, they don't say, well, mommy did this all day long, I better leave mommy alone. I need to just leave her be because she's played all day with other kids. My kids are like, my mom is home and it's time to play, and mommy. I'm sure all of you moms out there can understand how many times your kids say mommy. If you had $1 for every time a kid called your name, you probably wouldn't need to work in your business because you would be rich already. So anyways, I say this because not only do I have all those things, but I also have this wonderful business that when I first started, I remember I met with Bobby Joe and I just told her straight out. I was like, I don't like to talk to people. I'm scared to ask anybody for anything. I don't have time for this. And, I really don't even know why I'm meeting with you, but I need some money. And she just looked at me and was like, okay, well, let's figure it out. Now, mind you, Bobby Joe and I go way back. We've been friends since we were 12 years old. So, she can handle me a little different. And she was like, listen, we're going to do this. I'm going to help you. And this is what we're going to do. And when we signed up paying that $99, that was a lot of money for us. We didn't have it. And I knew that I needed to do something to get myself and my family out of the situation they were in. So I took that risk. I paid that $99. And even with every single thing that was on my plate, I prayed about it. I prayed over that $100. And I took on another job, which was being my own boss, having my own health and wealth business. And I was scared. I was nervous. I never did sales before. I never thought I could even do sales before. I was a very private person. I was one of those Facebook ghosts. Like, I'd be on Facebook all the time, but no one would ever know I was on there unless they saw my little green dot. I never commented. I would like every now and then, but I was just a very private person. I didn't think that I could ever do sales. And that was actually one of the things that I actually told Bobby Joe. Like, I don't think I can do this. I can't do sales. And, I just put all these negative things in the forefront. And now that I look back, I am so blessed that, I have God. I put God first of all things, but He moved me into this direction for a reason. He made it possible for me to have $99 to invest in this company for a reason. He gave me the courage to accept or to, take on this another task that was so completely out of my comfort zone. And I could use all of those things that I have in my life going on as an excuse. I could say, I never did sales before. I'm so busy. I work 50 hours a week. I'm a mom. My kids are all in activities. My husband needs quality time with me. I need time to walk my dog. I don't have extra money to do X, Y, and Z, this, and that. I could have used all of those excuses to stop me from this wonderful blessing. But instead, you know what I did? I used that as my drive, because I am a mom of 3 beautiful, amazing children that deserve the world. And my job that I work 50 hours for, that I slave, and, well, I don't slave, but I work my butt off for every single penny that I earn. It was just taking care of the necessities. And at one point, it wasn't even doing that. And that was, another story. But, I could have used that as an excuse. My kids deserve everything. They deserve to go on vacations. They deserve to, in the middle of the week, let's just go to Chuck E. Cheese and, mess off, $50, $60, which isn't a lot of money. But when you don't have it, that's a lot of money. My kids deserve when I go to the store and they're like, Mom, can I have that? And I'm not always the no mom. Another thing that I use, I'm tired of working 50 hours a week. I don't want to do that anymore. So instead of me saying, I work 50 hours a week, I'm so tired, I don't have time to run my business, I use that as my drive. I am tired of working 50 hours a week. So that means I need to bust my butt in this business, because I know people that are successful. I know people that have retired, and my husband is one of those people. So if I can retire my husband, I definitely can retire me. Okay, so that's another thing that I put in the forefront. And I guess what I'm just trying to say is we all have life things going on. Life is busy. It's crazy. And when you are onto something great, the devil is going to do nothing but make it busier and crazier. And it is for you to decide if you're going to let that busy and craziness stop you from your blessings. Are you going to use your why as an excuse? I've heard so many times, don't use your why for an excuse. That is the most realest thing a person can ever give you, because the only one that is stopping you from any and everything you want to accomplish in life, in your business, in your day-to-day, is you. You have to make sacrifices. No one that is successful had anything handed to them. And if they did, guess what? They don't appreciate it, because it was so easy. It was handed to them. They didn't have to work really hard for it. It was just like, here, this is what you got. And you're like, oh, okay. So work your business like you need it. Do not use your why as an excuse. If you are tired of working your job and you work a lot of hours, well, you know what? You need to work your business even harder, so that way you can get away from it. Now, if you love your job, that's fine. Whatever your why is, that's what you need to focus on. And that's what you need to drive yourself into becoming a successful business owner. Because everybody who joined this company had a reason. If your reason was because you needed extra money, work hard to get your extra money. And once you get there, dream bigger. Once you hit a dream, don't be like, okay, well, I made it. Now I'm settled. If you're comfortable at just making $500 a month, that's fine. But don't stop dreaming. God gives us dreams and drive and ambition, all of these wonderful things for a reason. Don't let it go to waste. Work your business, live your life, have fun. That is what life is about. And I, prior to this company, didn't think that was possible. I grew up, I had an amazing grandmother and grandfather and aunt, and that helped my mom, and I watched my mom struggle. She was a single parent, but my grandma and my grandpa stepped in and made sure we never felt any of the wrath. And I was blessed that way, but not everybody is blessed like that. So even then, I thought that the norm was to struggle and to get help from other people, because who can live debt free? Who can live stress-free? That's not life. That's not real, because that was my reality. That is not your reality. We were not meant to be on this earth to stress and to be sick. Stress causes illnesses and anxiety and all these just terrible things that Satan brought to this world. So if you take anything from this video, I want you to do not use your why as an excuse. Do not use your circumstances as an excuse, because there are people who are living way worse lives than you. There are people who have lived way worse lives than you and that have overcome all of their obstacle courses. And I am blessed to know a bunch of those people, and I use that as my motivation, and that is why I go so hard in my business. And I want nothing more than all of you to do the same, because I just think that I'm a blue, so I'm a woo. I like to party, I like to have fun, and I want nothing more than to party with all of you at the top. So We are one team, one mission. If you feel down or out, we are all here to pick each other up. No one is going to have a good day all the time. I don't have a good day all the time. It's just life. It's, you get so you caught up in the world and schedules and kids and bills and, just everything that sometimes we lose track. So with that being said, figure out what you can do to get you to where you need to be. Sit down, invest time into your own life, into your own success story. And I promise you, if you do that, nothing but good things are going to come your way and God is going to bless your effort. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions or need me for anything, whether, it's for help or whether it's just for being an ear to listen to, I'm always here for that. I love all of you and I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.